Tyler Israel's in studio, and we're streaming live here, and I keep forgetting I put this paper right in front of my face, so thank you, Tyler. Okay. Ed Asner, a Hollywood liberal, admits that the left in Hollywood agree with us that the president is doing a horrific job. However, they're afraid to speak out because he's black. His direct quote was, "A lot of people don't want to feel anti-black by being opposed to Obama." So this is a bigotry of low expectations that I say that I believe exists within the Democrat Party. This is this nonsense that because he's black, we can't hold him to the same level of expectation as we can any other race. No, we have to give the Negro man, we have to be quiet when it comes to Obama. That's racist. The bigotry of low expectation, Ed Asner, that's racist. You not speaking out, that's racist. So Ed Asner would rather you be broke because of Obama's devastating spending. You talk about Bush's spending is bad. You can't make an honest debate or an honest argument, as a liberal, because we know for fact, if you check the numbers on the government's own websites, that this president has spent 4 times as much in annual deficits, 3 times as much when it comes to the debt. I mean, his spending is outrageous. When Bush left office, the spending, the national debt was, what was it, about 10.5 trillion? It's up to 17 trillion. And I'm talking about when Bush left office, he doubled the debt from all the presidents before him. Now, Obama has doubled the debt of all of the presidents, nearly all of the presidents up to Reagan. Ridiculous. You can't make an honest argument. The number to call into the show, by the way, 407-774-8255. But I'm telling you, we are looking like a joke. You look at John Kerry. Okay, you look at Susan Rice was sent to Congress this week. Susan Rice, director of the National Surveillance Agency. Yeah, it's not the National Security Agency anymore, or administration. It's the National Surveillance Agency, because they just admitted they have been spying on regular, normal, everyday citizens, if you missed that. They sent Susan Rice to the Congress to make a case for Syria. Susan Rice, we all know who that is, right? The woman that got on Sunday TV shows and lied 5-6 times to the American people, all the while knowing the truth about Benghazi. Absolutely lied. So they have her make the case for Syria. I mean, this president is unbelievable. You look at John Kerry, this man who lied and said, "Hey, don't vote for me if you want to go to war in Iraq." This man that had the same information as Bush came to the same conclusions. Hillary had the exact same information, came to the same conclusions, and now they want to, for political purposes. This is why we can't fight wars, to prevent such devastation from ever happening. The Russian leader stressed that Syria is not witnessing a battle for democracy, but an armed conflict between government and opposition in a multi-religious country. Putin is setting Barack Obama up. This is what I'm getting to, and I'm going to reveal more here. The fact of the matter is, this is what Putin is doing. If he was in prison with Obama, his name will be Bubba, and Obama's name will be Barbara. It wouldn't be Barack. This is exactly what's going on. I'm going on further. There are few champions of, this is from Putin, direct quote, "There are few champions of democracy in Syria, but there are more than enough Al-Qaeda fighters and extremists of all stripes battling the government." He continued, "The United States Department has designated al-Nusra Front, the Islamic State of Iraq, and the Levant, fighting with the opposition as terrorist organizations." This is him calling, this is what the media missed. This is him calling our president out and saying, "I got your number." Here you are talking about terrorists, and here you are supporting terrorists, President Obama. I don't know how the media missed this in his quote. Listen to this internal conflict fueled by foreign weapons supplied to the opposition is one of the bloodiest in the world. Do you realize what he just said? He just said, "Mr. President, you supplied the Syrian rebels with the weapons they're using." This is what the man just said. The media missed it. They got off on this American exceptionalism kick. Right. It's the same thing the president said.
Yes, I got my swagger back. Yes, I got my swagger back. Yes, I got my swagger back. Yes, I got my swagger back.